G'day travellers and welcome to our channel. So we've pulled up stumps from our hometown of South Australia and we'll be doing a trip around this beautiful place we call home. My name is Paul and my beautiful wife Danielle, including our daughter Michaela, her partner Hayden, our three grandkids Lucas, Crystal and Jasmine. So escape the ordinary as we travel around this beautiful place we call home. G'day travellers and welcome to another episode. So in this episode we'll be doing our trip up towards Perth. We're going to jump straight into it. So we're just stopped off at Greenlee Pools and Elephant Rocks. So just going to have a look around here before we keep having to travel up towards Perth. So we just come out to the Elephant Rock lookout. Just having a look up here. It's a beautiful view from up here. We'll start to wander down and have a look down on the beach. So we've come here on a Monday morning, probably around about 9:30, 10 o'clock, and we've got about a 100-metre walk before we even get to the car park of Greenlee Beach. So it's a pretty busy and pretty popular place, especially, we're expecting it to be a lot quieter on a Monday. So we're just going to wander down now to Greenlee Beach. We've just had a look at Elephant Rock. So we've just been following Highway 1. We're on our way to Bridgetown. I think we'll stop there. There's an RV stop there at the railway. Just stopping here to have a bite of lunch. So we managed to pull up at a free camp at Bridgetown. It's at the train station. Not too sure if the train station still runs or not. There's a few other caravans parked up here, so I think this will be a perfect spot for our night. There is a dump point located here too, so that makes it nice and easy access for us. Ampol service station straight across the road, and we're just going to go for a little bit of a wander down the main street, pick up an ice cream or something. It's a little bit warm here today. So the visitor centre here at Bridgetown is located at the old railway station, which is literally across the road from where we're staying. So we just had a little bit of a wander around Bridgetown. It's quite an actual large town. It's got a nice main street, a couple of IGAs down there, a pub. I think there was actually two restaurants down there, a bakery, a post office. Everything you really need in a town, so it must be quite a large town. We haven't had a chance to actually drive around it. We're only doing the one night here, so I won't stop for too long. But definitely if you're coming through this way and you need somewhere to stay for the night, this spot at the railway station, absolute perler. It's literally a 2-second step down into the shopping centre. So yeah, absolute brilliant. So we definitely did score it pretty good with this camp spot down here at Bridgetown. It was nice and quiet all night, not a sound, and there is public toilets not too far off. So just over that way there's public toilets at the back of the building. I think it's the town hall. So if you head over that way you'll be able to get public toilets over there. Other than that, the trains don't run here. It's an old railway, so very peaceful, quiet, brilliant night's sleep. We're going to do the rest of the trip now. I think it's about an hour and a half up to Bunbury, where we've got a couple of night free stay. Whether we stay the 2 nights or the 1, we'll decide once we get up there. But follow along and we'll get up there very shortly. So we're just coming into the Bunbury Information Centre. It's got a little bit of a history tour in here. So we're just going to have a look around here and see what it's all about. When I was referring to the passports the other day, the kids have a passport book that they get stamped at every location they travel.
Where are you going to put it? Up here or here? Here?
Right there.
Beautiful.
Oh, yeah.
Well done.
So the free camp we got today was at Bunbury. We got the ones at the basketball courts. It's already filled up. You get the sites via the Bunbury Council website, but it's straight across the road from the beach. So we got a nice sea breeze today. It is going to be about 28, 29 degrees, but sea breeze is quite nice. It's a free camp. You just have to be self-contained, but it's a beautiful spot here. So we just pulled up to the Rotary Lookout here at Bunbury. It's got stairs all the way to the top, so we're just going to go up to the top and have a look down and see what we can see around the place. So this is halfway up. I say it once, say it a million times, stairs are not my friends. It's a nice view though. So let's see if we can get to the top. So we just come out to the Dolphin Discovery Centre. Just going to have a look around in here. They do like swimming with dolphins in the mornings. It's a late afternoon here now, but we're just going to have a look in the actual centre itself. So we're just going into the dolphin and sea life display here. So they do a feeding twice a day. We're here at the 2 o'clock showing. So they feed all the fish on the top via hand, and then the fish on the bottom via the net. There's a few stingray swimming around and a couple of small sharks. There's a snapper, whiting, and a few other different types of fish. There is a lobster just hiding in the rocks, and there is also a rockfish that we were lucky enough to see. So we're just going to come into the Bunbury Automotive Club, car museum here at Bunbury. So just going to have a look around here and see some of the old classic cars they've got in this museum. So it's $15 per adult, $5 for children under the age of 12. It's a brilliant opportunity to come in and let your inner child out and dream about the cars you could have had or should have kept. So if you get the opportunity to go into the motor museum here at Bunbury, it's a brilliant opportunity to have a little look around. Quite thoroughly enjoyed it, and there was a scavenger hunt for the kids to do while we're here. So we packed up this morning from our free stay at Bunbury. It was overall a pretty good stay. Nice tranquil setting near the beach. During the daytime it was pretty peaceful and a nice and cool sea breeze. The only downside was, well, like any metropolitan area, night time you get a couple of hoons that decide that they'd use the main drag up and down as a little bit of a racetrack. So we didn't hear it too badly because our caravan's insulated. Michaela and Hayden were saying they heard it a little bit during the night, their caravan being a lot older and doesn't have any insulation. So yeah, just bear in mind that if you do decide to stay there. Otherwise, it was a pretty good stay there. So yeah, we did pack up from there this morning, and we've done the 2-hour drive up to Perth. So we're staying now at the Discovery Parks, at the caravan park at, where are we? At the airport, near the airport. So we'll be staying here for a couple of weeks, I think, while we just go search out around Perth. It's the first time I've been to Perth. Danielle has lived here at one stage, but yeah, it's been a long time since she's done that. So this will tick off all the major capital cities in the mainland for us, for the states. So the only things left are the Northern Territory, the ACT, and if we decide to go across to Tasmania, which would cap off our all our states and territories. So follow along this week. I think we might do a bit of a day trip tomorrow, see what's around Perth. So yeah, follow along. We end up doing our day trip to the Perth Zoo. We're zoo members through the South Australian Adelaide Zoo, which enables us to go to any government-run zoo in Australia. So any of the main ones, Adelaide, Perth, Melbourne, Sydney, we can go to, as well as the open range zoos, Taronga and Werribee, and I can't remember the one in South Australia at the moment, Monado, that's it. So we can go to any of them as well with our membership. So it's a great opportunity to support the zoos. You can sign up either online or at the zoo itself. So go ahead and do that, and it's a lot cheaper than going to each individual zoo itself. So overall the zoo's going through a lot of renovations at the moment. It was reasonably entertaining. There wasn't a lot of animals on display today. Whether we just got here too early or it just wasn't the right day for it. But overall it was a good walk around and got to see the few animals that they did have on display. So on the way back we drove down Beach Road at Malaga. I think pretty much just about every shop you might ever need to find was down this road. There were so many different businesses. It was amazing to see them all in one location, nice and easy to find. So if you ever need to find anything, I suggest probably driving down this road because I think just about everything is here. So just before we sign off from this episode this week, I just want to show you a little purchase that we just did on eBay. It was a pickup we were able to do in Perth. Local company does it, but you have to buy it on eBay. So it's for the Starlink Mini. It allows you to be able to charge power the Starlink Mini off your 12 volt rather than running it through 240. So it'll be useful for when we're actually free camping, so I don't have to turn the inverter on all the time to run the Starlink. So it steps up the Starlink from 12 volt to 30 volt. So I'll just go ahead and show you that now. So it comes with cigarette lighter plug with an Anderson plug on it, or you can plug it directly into your Anderson plug. So this is a little step up. So that steps it up from 12 volt up to 30 volt. So it'll run the Starlink without having to stop. What you'll find if you run it on lower voltage, it will have to reset a lot of the time, or it just won't run at all. So that will plug directly into your Starlink cord. They give you the option to be able to buy a Starlink cord off of them. It's only about a 5 meter length, which is ideal. You sort of don't want to be running too much current over too long a length, so that works out quite well. It comes with extra mini fuses, so they're in there. And then this is the company that does it. So if you look on eBay under West Oz Gadgets and Gifts, you'll be able to find it there. It all comes in a nice little carry bag, so you can store it away. We've been running it for the last 12 hours without an issue. It's quite good, so going forward I'll be using that rather than having to run into the 240 when we're off grid. So we'll sign off now and escape the ordinary next week as we spend more time in Perth, and hopefully we'll be able to visit Fremantle and Mandurah.